We see what is not seen from outside. We use X-rays to see atoms and molecules and how do they interact with each other. This is, in a metaphorical way, very similar to watching a ballroom dance. People moving with respect to each other, showing interest, creating bonds with each other. Consider that these atoms and molecules that we are watching, they are dancing, they are interacting with each other. So we are kind of like watching a dance floor. To be able to look at the electronic structure of the molecules that we are interested in, we use the X-rays that are produced in the synchrotron facility, the BESI-2. Those X-rays are delivered to our laboratory, which is called a beamline. And in this beamline, we have an experimental setup called an end station. In this end station, it's a huge machine with a very small place to put your sample, and you make the sample meet the X-rays that are coming from the beamline. The sample interacts with the X-rays that you bombard it and produces its own X-rays. Then we record these X-rays that are coming out of the sample and understand the reaction of the sample to the impact. And this gives us the information about the electronic structure of these molecules that we are interested in. For example, hemoglobin in our blood is a big molecule that we are investigating. How does it carry oxygen to your cells? And how does it take carbon dioxide back to your lungs? So hemoglobin is interacting with oxygen and carbon dioxide and creating bonds. This is something that we want to understand, how these biomolecules, big biomolecules, function. My research is both basic research and also oriented research. So it's a basic research because we are doing material science. We want to understand the properties of different materials, which is very useful for other scientists who will, or engineers who will want to use these materials and their functions in the future. The results of our research can create many opportunities in many different fields. The easiest example would be in medicine. They can design better molecules for drug delivery in our body, more efficient, faster, and with less side effects to the human health. The scholarship that the Einstein Stiftung provides me is a great opportunity to stay in Germany as a scientist and develop myself on the way to becoming a better scientist. I think Einstein Stiftung makes an absolutely wonderful job by bringing scientists to Berlin from all around the world. And these people contribute to science in Berlin, and it will also create networks between Germany and those other countries, in my case, between Germany and Turkey in a scientific way. And it will be in the future very beneficial. We can work here together, we can work there together, and we can exchange students and we can exchange knowledge. Living in Berlin is a fascinating thing in two ways. It's a perfect environment for a scientist with a lot of opportunities to gather experience. But also the city is beautiful. It is full of art and history and full of culture. So my accomplishment is both in a personal and in a scientific way. Making research motivates me because I don't like a repetitive life. I want to learn new stuff every day. I want to understand, and I want to be fascinated by different visions, different ideas every day. And research is a perfect environment for enjoying such a life.